Hey folks, what's going on? This is Jeff Koga, and I wanted to make this video today because today is September 11th, 2010, and 90 years ago, right, is when the horrific accident happened. I'm pretty sure you guys can remember exactly what you were doing that day, as I can. I remember waking up that morning, like usual. I was in school at that time, and I had my alarm clock set at 5:45 to wake up. And the radio turns on, and I remember listening to Ludacris, right? What's your fantasies? Your back seat, windows up. That's the way I like to. Okay, but you know what I'm saying. I remember listening to that on Power 106, Big Boy in the Neighborhood. And if you don't know who they are, it's fine. But if you're in Los Angeles, you know who they are, right? Big Boy, right? So I remember watching that, and right when the Ludacris song ended, and they start talking about, there was a terrible accident that just happened in New York. A commercial airline has ran into one of the towers, and I'm like half asleep still, and I remember walking up to the TV, and I turned that on, and you see black smoke just coming out of the tower, right? And I'm just like, holy smokes, what the hell is this? This is fucking fucked up shit, right? And then immediately, I see, bam, bam! The other fucking plane hit the other tower. And at that time, immediately, I knew that that was not an accident. It was a deliberate attack on our country. And, so much emotion was running through. And, I'm pretty sure you guys can all reflect back and say, hey, you know what? You remember what happened on that day. But it's a tragic, moment, because people died that day, and I wish I could just sit here and talk about something else, but it happened. It's 9 years ago, but it has affected our country in so many ways, and I know it had affected so many other people, and so many thousands of people passed away, right? And real people died on this horrific day, right? We had husbands, we had wives, we had fathers, we had mothers, kids, grandkids, right? And it was devastating for like thousands and thousands of families. But one thing that we should never forget about is, I think, how we responded to that, right? And we should never forget, what we responded for, right? And it was for God, family, and friends, right? And they all came to the forefront, and it's even tough for me to even talk about this, man. And we went back to our roots and actually really reflect back on what truly mattered to us, right? And I'm talking about this right now because September 11, 2010, right, is very different, but kind of the same as 2001. 2001, we had the dot-com boom, right? We had the stock bubble go up, and it was bursting, and we were going into a recession. And obviously, we recovered a lot quicker at that time because of artificial things that happened, right? Alan Greenspan and the interest rate and so forth. And we bounced back fairly quickly and created a different bubble, right? The real estate bubble. But September 11, 2010, as the real estate bubble popped, and as everything else is deflating right now, a lot of families are hurting. A lot of individuals are hurting. A lot of business owners are hurting. And we're at a point where we need to take away what's really important to us. And as long as you have 1 ounce of living strength in your bodies, right? We need to reflect back and look at ourselves and say, okay, what truly matters to us, right? And we shouldn't let anything, okay, take away 1 ounce of living strength in your bodies, right? We should always fight for something that is important to us, okay? And 1 ounce of living strength in your bodies, right? We should always fight for something that is important to us, okay? And so that's what I want to talk about. And leave your comments, leave your thoughts. This is Jeff Koga, and I'm signing off.